what's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and
Dorilla.
Hey, you already know what's going on. We are live and direct right here on the industry's most wanted
podcast.
You dig? I got my brother in the building today. You know what I'm saying? I've known this dude for a long, long time, and he brought his artists with him today. So, listen, it's a family affair. This my bro now, too. Give me some. we can now. You dig? Give me some over here. Big Jig.
You already know.
Wait, hold on. What happened to your foot?
Oh, man, I got a toe infection, man.
Oh, dang.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm still out here grinding. Just like Boosie when he got shot in his shin.
No, for
he was
real.
Still doing shows with the wheelchair. Yeah. I'm still out here doing
Like 2 Chainz did the same thing. He did his whole tour in a wheelchair. Like, people, y'all got to stop making excuses.
Yeah, no fact. We just came from Raleigh. I did a whole show in Raleigh. It was off the chain in North Carolina.
Man.
With the little boot on.
Little boot on.
Still
hey,
up.
You could put that boot somewhere and hurt somebody if they come up on you too slick. Man, introduce yourself.
Man, y'all know who it is. You don't know the name, check the chain, man. It's that boy Universal artist Big Jig. I'm in here, man, with TampaMystic. You did the hip-hop queen.
Hey, talk to him, Jig.
You know what it is, man. For real.
And my newfound brother over here, introduce yourself.
Yeah, I go by Young Breezy Baby. Yeah, that's it.
Young Breezy Baby. I'm going to learn how to sing. Man, well, listen, thank you guys for pulling up today. I appreciate y'all. You know, Jig and I go way, way, way back. You know what I'm saying? Like, from back. I think we might slick be some kin to each other like that. But we got a lot to talk about because I really want people to understand. Doe and I always like to take it back in the time.
Take it back.
So people can understand your journey because, you know, this is my first time meeting Breezy over here, you know, Mr. Breezy Baby. But I know you've had a long journey in this business. So we're just going to kind of bounce back and forth, you know what I'm saying? We'll start with you, Jig, man. Where you from originally?
I'm originally from Chicago, south side of Chicago.
Okay.
You know, born and raised, you know, this June coming up, I've been in the game 20 years.
Ooh, Lord, but you only 25.
I know. I look 25. You know what I'm saying?
It's all that good water you're drinking, huh?
Man, I'm trying to tell you, man.
Juices and berries.
All that good spring water.
All the facial creams
You
and
feel
stuff.
me? No Botox, no nothing. You dig?
Hey, listen, that's what I'm talking about. We just got to drink lots of water and put good stuff in our body.
You know what? By the way, listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. I've been knowing Tampa for about a good decade.
Yeah, for at least a decade.
At least a decade.
Absolutely.
Yo, shorty ain't changed at all. Still built the same, still looked the same. Only thing changed is her hairstyle. That's it.
Yeah, my hair grew.
Her hair grew. That's it.
Exactly.
Because she used to keep the short hairstyle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jig knows Tampa from the beginning days. Yeah, for real. We've been working for a long time. And, you know, I appreciate you, too, man, because it's always been love. Like, you one of those artists that I've known, like you said, for a decade, and it's been love since day one. Ain't never been no switch ups, no hiccups. You know how this business is. People come and go.
Yeah, they do.
It is what it is. How did music become that passion for Big Jig?
You know, I initially I was in the sports. Like I was playing ball. You know what I'm saying? I played pro ball for a minute. I played for the Indiana Firebirds. It was a arena league when they had the arena league going on.
Okay.
I was playing them. I actually had tried out for the Colts practice team. You know what I'm saying? So I was in the ball real heavy.
What position?
I was playing linebacker at the time.
Oh, I say you got them shoulders on you.
That man ain't playing no linebacker.
I was playing linebacker.
He lied. He telling stories.
No, I ain't lying. That's a fact.
He said maybe on some 2K or something like that.
He wasn't even born.
Like or whatever the football game
He
is
wasn't
on.
even born. You hear me? But yeah.
He said he wasn't even born.
He wasn't even born at all. But yeah, for
He's
real
so
though,
silly.
like that's what I was doing. I was playing ball real heavy, and then I ain't gonna lie, you know, since I got in the streets, started being a big boy weed man.
Yeah.
And I used to go to the studios all the time and be serving my partners.
Yeah.
So they used to always, every time I come in the studio, they'd be like, man, come on, man, jump on something. I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that, man. That's y'all. Y'all can have that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just coming over here to bring the pack.
Exactly.
I'm out.
Right.
So the one time they kept daring me, I said, man, you know what? I'm going to jump on the record. I said, I'll do one. So I jumped on it, and they put it out. And then everybody was like, yo, who was that third dude? His voice is crazy.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, they like me? I'm like, for real? So I ended up doing a show with them.
Yeah.
Everybody, you know, when we did the show, I noticed that when I performed, everybody was like, I'm like, wait a minute, they like me for real.
Yeah.
So I said, all right, cool. So I took my last, this is the honest God, true God straight me. I took my last, I probably had almost 100 racks I had.
Yeah.
this was back in like 2003, bro. I took my last 100 bands. I gave all my packs I had away to my partners and took my last 100 bands, and that was it. I never looked back.
Yeah.
I started doing music. I ended up moving from Indianapolis to New York. I moved to New York to Brooklyn for a little while, and then from there, my manager at the time, he had the plug with Terrence Clayton. Terrence Clayton was the coordinator from 106 & Park. So that's when I met Terrence Clayton. He made me freestyle on the spot. He liked me, put me on.
Yeah.
Come on, we want you the following week. And I ended up being on 106 & Park for like 4 weeks. And my career, it took off from there.
Man, that you got a nice story and a nice journey, man. And really, like, I don't knock nobody's hustle, but it's good that you got out when you did.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, run the bag up, but before you get too deep, you gotta sometimes bail out because you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I know what's gonna happen.
You could be sitting behind the walls right now if you would have kept pushing with that.
I think that was my opportunity. That I was like, God gave me that out.
I was about to say God had another plan for you.
Yeah. I felt like that too. I felt because my mama was sitting on my neck. And I feel like, dang, this God giving me an out right now. This is my out, whether I make it or not. And I'm going to tell you the truth, like, doing this music stuff, man, it's a gamble. Because you really don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So you got to really, like I be telling a lot of these artists now, man, I'm like, yeah, y'all see me now as Big Jig, but y'all really didn't see me when I first came in here, bro. Nobody helped me do nothing. Nobody gave me no advice. It's like everybody was just like, I didn't have what he got now. He got me. I didn't have it.
You didn't have a you.
I ain't had no me. You feel me? I ain't had nobody like, yo, man, that could guide me, who already was plugged in the game, who already had connects. I didn't have that. Right. So it's like when I be seeing these young cats now and y'all get these opportunities to work with people, because see, the thing about it is when people let you in their network, do you know how hard it was for them to build that network?
Yeah.
That costs money. Like
Please believe it.
You know what I'm saying? Like if Tampa let an artist in her network, bro, she went through years of connecting and heartbreaks and lies and fakery and you know what I'm saying?
We still dealing with that.
Still deal with it. So it's like when the artists get a chance to get that and you get that love from somebody who letting you in on their network, bro, that's a big deal.
It is a huge deal because that's your face card right there. Like, you bring somebody in and they end up messing up the situation. That's why, I used to be more free spirited and want to like help everybody. Now it'd be super tight because I burned myself by allowing other people to do that. But, all right, bro, go ahead and give us that introduction, family.
What you want? What you need?
Introduce yourself.
I go by Young Breezy Baby.
We got to know who you are.
Oh, yeah, I go by Young Breezy Baby. I'm from Cuthbert, Georgia, on the outskirts of Albany, Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just, I started rapping at the age of 10, so,
You're number 13 now, so.
Man, come on.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. Like, you look young, but you sure ain't no 13.
I'm 21. Yeah.
So, South Georgia?
Yeah, for sure.
Man, a lot of talent down there,
for real.
For real. Talk to us about it, man. Like, coming up in South Georgia, what made the music become that passion for you? Was it because there was no other outlets? Like, what was it?
That too, but I started because me and my cousin, I was young at the time, so we was at my granny house, and my dad's side of the family, they do music, so I ain't even know. I knew what music was, but I ain't know like how you record it, nothing like that. I'm young, I just wanted to play around and stuff. Yeah. So my cousin, he called me in the living room. He wanted to he wanted to write me a song. Like, me being a kid, I'm just gonna say yes. You feel me? Yeah. So he wrote the song that same night. My daddy had a studio. I ain't even know my daddy had a studio. You feel me? So,
in the house?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
We went to his house though. So
yeah,
we went to his house and we recorded the song, put it out. Like the little kids at the school, like the kids at the school, my peers, they liked the song. They were like, that was a surprise. You feel me? So after that, I always wanted to do music, and I got into sports. You feel me? So where I come from, you ain't got nothing but sports. You feel me? We ain't got no jobs. You got to travel to go get a job. You feel me? We ain't got nothing. You feel me? So music and sports were all we had, and hope. You had to pray to make it out. You feel me? Because then no college recruits want to come down there. You feel me? Because I don't know. So later on, like I started doing music. I had put out projects, but it was going. My numbers was going up, but it wasn't from my city. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know where they were coming from. You feel me? So you know, time went on by. I'm playing football. You know, I'm on the road. I'm good. I'm a good athlete. So I wanted to be like, you know, college recruits weren't coming in. So I'm like, I need to go somewhere else. I need to go somewhere where I'm gonna get looked at because this right here not work. Yeah. So shout out to Lee County, Leesburg, Georgia, right there by Albany, Georgia. That's where I went to school at my senior year. State champs for sure. So when I went to Lee County, you know, that's why I found out that where my fan base was at. When I went in the lunchroom, I you know, I'm the new kid, so I ain't know nobody, you know. So I went outside to sit by myself at lunch. I came back in, and it was a group of females, and they were like,
"That's all you need."
Like that's all I need. They was looking at me like, you know. I'm like, what y'all looking at? See, me, I ain't thinking about music. You feel what I'm saying? Because like I'm new to it. I'm not thinking about music. I'm thinking about like y'all trying to set me up or something. Or
right.
Feel me?
Yeah, because you the new guy. Facts.
Like, so, and she just said my slogan that I always used to say in my song. She was like, Young Breezy Baby. So I look back, like, I'm like, huh? I'm like, say that again? And like, you know, and everybody knew I was at the school, so it was crazy. So, you know, and I think Jig, you know, like, I got numbers. They just need to see my face. You feel me? So, you know, time went on. I done met managers, you feel what I'm saying, but they couldn't do nothing for me, you feel me? My manager, my old manager, he passed away, you feel me? We was on the move with it, but you know, so after my manager had passed away, you know, I was down bad, you know, I had to kill. I had to start over.
Facts.
You feel me? I had to start over, so I'm just grinding out, you feel what I'm saying? And I hear about this showcase they had in, you know, Blakely, Georgia, you know, heard about Jig coming. I had to hop on it. You feel me? Yeah. I had to hop on it. But yeah, I had a lot of accomplishments doing out the year. You feel what I'm saying? I dropped a single called Road to Riches. You know, they did over 100K screens on Spotify. Got my first plat for that.
Big congrats.
You know, yeah, it's just like a lot of accomplishment. I got my new single that I'm pushing called Stick right now. We doing good with that. So, yeah.
Well, you know, I just want to say it's good that you understand coming from a small area that you had to move up out of that situation.
For sure.
Because a lot of people will use that as an excuse.
Yeah, because when I left,
you know what I'm saying? Like, stop
making
making excuses. Figure it out.
Facts. People were mad when I left. You feel what I'm saying?
They always gonna be mad when you leave.
But when when I went to Lee County, when they seen I was doing good, they wanted to jump on the way.
It always be like that.
You know, I ain't mind. You feel what I'm saying? Because I knew it was coming with it. You feel me? You gotta know. You feel me? Before you move on to something, you gotta know. Like the rock guy, I know it finna come with it.
Nah, for real.
They just gotta be prepared for it, and it was Jig, you know, get me ready for and prepared for. So yeah,
that it is like a lot of. I think that, you know, when you get in the position you're in, when you start blowing up, there is a lot that comes with it. There's gonna be a lot of love, but there's gonna be a lot of hate. You know,
get the hate first. Believe that.
Yeah, the hate's gonna always be there before the love is.
Speaking of that, it's crazy how a lot of rappers is getting knocked off.
Yeah.
Yo,
that's what we been. If you think about it, this year we done lost more rappers than anything.
Yeah. I seen somebody post that they said the rap business is more dangerous than the drug business these days.
But it's just how you move. Like how Tampa said, she had to start limiting herself with helping certain people. Like me. My circle's so small, it ain't even a circle no more.
It's like a dot.
Yeah, it's like a 2 dots, 3 dots. You know what I'm saying? Like, because people, like, when I done did a lot in this game, so, you know, I have people that try to count my pockets.
Yeah.
Try to, where he live at. You know, where he got going on.
I'm going to come hang out at the tree outside of your house and stalk you.
It's crazy because it's like, if I don't know you and you get to asking me a bunch of questions, you immediately make me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I don't know you. So why is you asking me where I'm going and what we got going on and blah, blah, blah? Like, I ain't with all that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you really got to watch even any artist that's successful or anybody, period, that's successful, that's getting money. You got to really watch how you move.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Have your head on a swivel.
You got to, man. You got to watch how you move, man, because the one thing my mom used to always tell me is that somebody could be sitting right next to you and you ain't got a clue what's on their mind.
Ooh, Lord.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
That's
Facts.
huge.
Somebody be sitting right next to you and be wanting to slice your throat.
Yeah.
And you ain't got an idea that they want to do it.
Let me find out you want to slice my throat. You got some animosity? What's good?
Look, we'll take it outside. But yeah, man, like that's just like the whole thing with the hate thing. It's like
It don't really even know, you know what I'm saying? We put them boys down. I like that little get up though.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
That's fire though. I ain't gonna lie. I can't hate on that fit. That's fire. I lost though, but it's fire.
Right.
yeah. But man, you know, like you keep your circle small. It's like you get the haters that feel like you ain't messing with the home team. You ain't trying to put nobody else in position. But then if you got your circle wide, you know what I'm saying, you got the haters that feel like, you know what I'm saying, like
they got too much access.
They got too much access to you, you know. So
and listen, when you had let me expound on that access to you. When you too accessible to people, you're not important no more.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh yeah, we talk about that all the time.
When you too accessible to somebody, I'm talking about accessible to the point where I'm not probably won't even answer your phone call. You see what I'm saying? Unless I really like, if Tampa called me, if it say Tampa, I'm gonna answer.
Period.
But certain people that call, like if I know you ain't talking about no money or talking about nothing for real, I'm not even, you know what I mean? Because when you too accessible, it's almost like, think about it. If you live next door to Jay-Z, after a while he's gonna become Sean.
Right.
Sean and Beyonce, it ain't gonna be Jay-Z no more.
Yeah.
Because why? Because you see him. But if you don't live next to him and you see him out, it's a big deal. So I try to teach. That's what I try to teach him. Because he young, so he be want to just come on, let's go. But I had to teach him like, look, bro, when you too accessible or people see your face too much, your value go down.
Exactly.
Listen, that's what Bigger told me that when I moved here. He's like, in the beginning you want to move around because you got to meet people.
Got to, yeah.
But once your name's out there, you got to scale all the way back. Because if they see Big Jig at every spot, they ain't gonna never feel the need to book you.
Nope.
No, Jig gonna pull up anyway.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And that's what I try to explain to people. I said, it's not that I don't want to come support you, but I said if I'm out at every event I get invited to, people gonna be like, oh, we ain't gotta book her for nothing. She here anyway.
Yeah, she gonna come.
Yeah, we and not only that, the more you're out, like you said, the more accessible you are, the more you're setting yourself up because it's crazy out here.
It is.
Like people out here getting robbed and killed, and I'm just like, if it don't make sense, bro, like we ain't there.
Like I love Atlanta. At the same time, I kind of dislike Atlanta.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you
it's
why.
It's a bittersweet.
Tell us. Only because, like, I noticed since I've been down here for the probably last 7 years I've been down here, so everybody is like think they somebody. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with you wanting to be somebody, but I see people put more energy on flexing. I see more people putting energy on flexing than I see them actually being who they trying to be. Exactly. Everybody capping. Oh, I'm doing this. Oh, I'm that. I can make this happen. I can do that. Okay, so I tell artists all the time, if you run into a person that tell you that they can do this for you and do that for you, make them give you a success story. Show them. Like when somebody come to me and question me, you come to my crib, I got plaques all on my wall.
Yeah.
Her magazine covers, all kind of magazine covers on my
dog.
wall. You feel what I'm saying? Like that because if a person can do it for you, that mean they did it for them.
Yeah.
Or you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a fact. That's a fact. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not gonna ever do nothing for you that I ain't did for me first. For sure.
Nah, you someone making $50,000 a year ain't gonna tell you how to get to that milli.
Nah.
Cause they would have did it themselves.
That's a fact.
So we're gonna roll back over here to Mr. Breezy over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get that harmonizing together just for you.
Got to.
So since you and Jig linked up, you know he's been doing this a long time. What would you say has been the most valuable thing that you've learned from your relationship or working with Jig?
Like how to move. How to move around the city. How to move around when you around people.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because, like I said, the industry is snaking.
It is. It will.
Like he said, you don't know what's on the next person's mind, what's going through their mind. So, I'm stiff on people. You feel me? I've been like that my whole life, though. My mama be trying to get that up out me, but I got to be.
But you got to be.
You know what I'm saying? I got to be.
Real.
My mama be trying to be like, man, people be trying to talk to you. I'll be like, man, it's cool. You feel? They cool. They can talk. You feel? But I don't want to talk for a long time because I'm the type of person like I like the love. I feel the love, but you don't know if it's fake or if it's real.
Nah,
you feel
for
me? So
real.
I be like, like I'm so humble. You know what I'm saying? I know how to say thank you, and I know how to say keep it going. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got common courtesy.
You feel me?
But yeah, you don't never want to get in too deep with someone out the gate.
You feel me? Because like I don't know you. You feel what I'm saying? Like you wanna do business, they do. I was always a business person. You feel what I'm saying? Like when it come to business, let's do business first before you try to be my partner. Because I do not know you. I do not know who you is. You feel what I'm saying? You cannot come around me and expect for me to just give you something. Like Jig said.
Period.
You feel what I'm saying? He came up. It ain't free. This is not free. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I had to do to get here?
Nah, for real. It's an expensive business.
Like now,
very expensive.
You feel me? Like people think they can come around now because I'm moving. Like I'm moving. Like, man, I cannot just stop what I'm doing to just come do this for you. Like you're gonna have to pay me. You feel what I'm saying? Like I need, you know what I'm saying? Like this one I'm working for. Then my job. You feel me? So like my time not free no more. So when you hit my phone, like you got to be on some business before we can chop it up. Now if you my partner, you feel me? If I call you my partner, you know what I'm saying? It's different.
It's different.
It's different. People need to understand it. Like because like I got a certain, you know what I'm saying? We got a certain understanding with this person. Like I don't know you, so you got to come out your business. Like every time I move around, I don't care who you with, especially you can't do nothing for me. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if you can't do nothing for me, you have to pay me. I'm sorry.
He got a whole lot of wisdom.
For real.
You speaking facts going to church today because everything you're saying is true. Like, we talk about that all the time. You got to build relationships. Jig and I have a relationship.
Yeah,
so we can come to each other.
Long relationship.
And we don't need to break bread with each other. We just gonna make stuff happen. You know what I'm saying? But someone else might see me working with Jig, then they expect the same treatment. It's like, I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know how long we built this relationship? A long time.
Because one thing I want to say, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't never mind giving nobody their flowers at the end of the day. Like one thing I'm gonna say about Tampa, which y'all really don't know, because I know some of y'all think y'all might know. Because y'all might meet a person that might be known, but when you know, you know.
Right. When you know, you know.
I know. And one thing I say about Tampa, look, Tampa is a very educated woman. Yeah. Very smart chick, now.
Sure.
Facts.
She quit her job, bro.
Yes, I did.
She had a good paying job, bro, and quit to do this. And now, logically, some people would be like, man, she crazy. Why would she do that?
I heard that, too.
You know what I'm saying? But to watch, because this is a male dominant industry. So to watch somebody, you know what I'm saying, like her just quit a good paying job. I'm talking about, bruh, I don't know if you understand. Yeah. I'm not talking about no $40,000, $50,000 a year job.
We was at 6
I'm talking
figures.
about, Papa was getting 6 figures, bruh. She quit to do this. So for her to quit and still be sustaining and doing what she's doing,
sure.
Man, that's kudos, especially in a male dominant business. Yeah. You did what I'm saying?
And let me go a little deeper than that. Not only am I a female, but I'm a white female.
White female.
People will be like, "Oh, culture vote." Listen, one thing I can say, and I'm gonna pop my own collar real quick. I've never in my life done this for clout.
No, fact.
Ever.
I know you did. I know.
Period.
I know you did.
Most of the interviews we do are artists on the rise because I want to actually be a part of their journey.
Fact.
I don't want to invite the guy who's all the way up here. Like if he wants to come through, that's cool. But I reach out to the people who are at my level, and somewhere in because I want to be a part of their journey. Mm-hmm. I want to be able to 10 years from now say, yeah, I was one of the first people that caught that interview. Mm-hmm. I worked with you on your rise. You know what I'm saying? So what you got coming up, Jig? I know you always stay on the move. You touring. Shout out to the Hype magazine.
Man. Shout out to my sister Jade, the Hype mag.
Yes.
We got I got the Finally Famous tour going on. We've been on the road every weekend since August.
I see you got the big chain popping.
Oh yeah, come on, man.
Big Jig.
I had to make these
big things popping.
I had to make them put their chain up though. Really. You understand me? It's a young car around my neck right here.
Yeah. Hey, listen, bro, I ain't mad at you. You earned that.
So what I got going on is the Finally Famous tour. But I made it a showcase where I headlined it, but I didn't want to make it about me. Yeah. I wanted to make it where I come through our headline, but I'm actually looking for artists. That's how I found him.
That's so dope.
I threw the showcase in Blakely, Georgia. He was there and he won. So when I told him, I said, look, man, I said, you know, because I know how when you meet cats, that's on another level. They tell you something, you can't really believe it.
Yeah.
So I told him, I said, look, I said, bro, I'm finna get you up out of here. I said, I don't care what you got going on. You can come stay with me in Atlanta. You ain't got to work. You ain't got to do nothing.
Yeah. That's love.
And guess what I did? Exactly what I said.
For sure. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I believed in him. I said, come on, bro. You know, I called him like, hey, come on. You know what I'm saying? You want to come to Atlanta? Come on. Oh, man, I said, come stay with me. You good.
You know what? You a boss, man.
Real.
You a boss. So we talk about this. In order to be a boss, y'all got to put other people in a position to be a boss.
For real. I'm trying to tell you.
Period.
People don't understand what boss is. If you can't change a person's life or employ a person, you're not a boss.
No, that's facts.
That's facts.
You got to put people in a position to win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't expect to level up yourself if you keeping it all to yourself. We got to learn how to be a little selfless sometimes.
Yeah, fact.
And that was what you did with bruh, man. You know, like, hey, just come on, let's work. You know, and a lot of times that's how you build those solid relationships. When you believe in someone, you're like, let's work now. The money gonna come later.
Yeah, fact.
It ain't always got to be about the money if it's someone that you genuinely want to build with.
But you know what? One thing about this situation with the industry, like, it kind of sometimes it get to me because I be really feeling like I done did so much for hip hop. I done gave up so much that I feel like I'm at the point right now where I should be getting pats on the backs.
Yeah.
I should be getting that love. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to pat you on your back. You my dog.
I've been around. I done helped a lot. You'll be surprised a lot of these artists who I done helped. So I'm talking about something that's on right now.
And you so genuine about it, too, because, you know, every time I've ever seen you at events and stuff, you support everybody.
Yeah.
Like,
everybody.
unapologetically, genuinely just support everybody in the building, and that's why God's going to continue to bless you.
Sure.
I appreciate that, too, man,
Facts.
for real. Because I do. Like, I really, and, you know, I go hard for what I believe in. You know what I'm saying? You talking about a cat that's doing something for 20 years. Most people don't keep a job past the 2 years.
Past 6 months.
And when I tell you this, I mean it. Though real, I mean this with all sincerity, bruh. I ain't worked a job since 2003, bruh.
Yeah.
I've been living off music. No hustling, no drugs, no nothing. Everything I do, everything I own is musically.
Yeah.
My crib, my cars, my everything.
Trying to get there.
Everything is
and you will. And you will.
Think about it, like that be the goal for a lot of artists, and a lot of people don't make it to that point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
that's
like,
where the hate come in.
That's where the hate come in. Yeah.
And it be the thing, like that be the blessings in itself. You be like, man, this. You might not see what you thought you wanted to see, but then you think about it. I've been 20 years living out for music. You know what I'm saying?
And honestly, I can really say I can really go do whatever I want to do.
Yeah.
If I want to go to Paris tomorrow, I can.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't got Jay-Z pockets, but I'm good.
Yeah.
Nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? I'm living real nice. You know what I mean?
And that to me, like being able to wake up every day and create your own day, like you said, we don't have Jay-Z pockets, but my thing is my peace of mind is priceless, number one.
No, that's a fact.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can come home and I ain't got to be looking over my shoulder. We ain't got, people outside waiting to take us out. And, you got the freedom to be able to move like you want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would rather have that type of freedom than be stuck in a 9-to-5 where I'm making a lot of money, but I can't move like I want to. And I got to answer to someone that I don't like.
And think about it.
I ain't doing that.
But think about it. Tell me, even what you was making 6 figures at your job. Imagine you making 6 figures. So what you think the people above you making?
Oh, listen, I would
you see what I'm saying?
I know, because like I did outside sales and marketing, right? Every month, my income for that company was at least $250,000 a month. So do the math. You know what I'm saying? I'm making around $100K a year, but I'm making them $250,000, $300K a month.
Yeah.
And I just had the conversation with somebody yesterday. I ain't gonna get too deep, but like they had guys like that were like, Cubans and stuff that they used to treat like crap, and they would pay them like $8 an hour. I'm like, how can people feed their family like that?
You can't.
You see it?
It's crazy. But anyways, we're gonna get into this record, man. We've been talking a long time. We about to get into this record. 3 things I need you guys to do before we check out the record. It's always, important that we close it out the right way. So Jig, first and foremost, man, tell them, where can they find you on social media, and like what's the very next event you got coming up?
You can follow me on social media at BIGG_JIGG. That's BIGG_JIGG on everything. Also, check out therealbigjig.com, just like it sound. therealbigjig.com, the website for all the merch and everything I got going on. And our next event is, I want to say we did one last night here downtown at Pals, where he did, you know what I'm saying, and then Breezy Baby did. The next event is this weekend coming up. We doing I think a mansion party. I don't got all the details. I have all the details later on today or tomorrow. So anybody that's following me on social media, y'all will see it. You know what I mean? It's BIGG_JIGG, and it's my new single. The video done. It's actually will be on BET Jams in like 2 weeks. It's called "See About You," because sometimes you got to come see about these cats.
Because sometimes you got to see about them. Breezy Baby, where can people keep up with the movement?
Young Breezy Baby on all platforms. Simple as that.
Period. That's what I'm talking about. You want to make it as simple as possible for people to find you.
For sure. And everything spelled right.
Yeah, no craziness.
No crazy. Everything spelled right.
Big Jig, man. I know a lot of people supported you along your journey. Who you want to give a shout out to?
Man, shout out to my team, Go To Man Music Group. Shout out to my sister Jay, the Hype magazines.
Yeah, shout out to Jay.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out little bro Nietzsche, man, Ugly Money. You dig what I'm saying? They whole little camp. You dig? Man, shout out you for real. Shout out Tampa. You know what I mean? Like I said, we've been rocking for a decade.
A long time.
You know what I'm saying? So, shout out you, man. I'm really proud of you with everything you done did.
Shoot, likewise, bro.
Since you came down here, man. You know
Thank
what I'm saying?
you.
That was a power move that you came. I remember when you first came. You know what I'm saying?
2013.
2013. We came the same time, matter of fact. That's when I came. I came like 2013 too. Yeah.
We had the same calling from God.
Yeah. I actually came up here from I moved up here from Vegas. I was in Vegas. I moved up here from Vegas because me and Shorty Low, R.I.P. Shorty Low.
R.I.P.
But I really moved, and I moved in this. I still stay in the same area that Shorty Low had asked me to come move to, and he helped me find my building. I had a restaurant when I first moved here called Y'all's Hungry in Eagles Landing. So that's why I actually moved up here, because he was like, man, Jig, you always in Atlanta, man, you might well get you a spot.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah,
make it make sense.
Make it make sense. So you know what I'm saying. But yeah, shout out to everybody who just supported me from day one, man. From the 106 Park days to now, I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere till God take me up out of here, man.
Please believe it.
Believe that, man.
Young Breezy Baby.
I'm going. I want me to shout out my people. Like G said, shout out to Go To Man Music Group. Shout out to my team, you feel what I'm saying? Struggleville, Raw Sounds, you feel what I'm saying? And that's it, really.
That's what's up, man.
Sure.
Last but not least, before we get into this record, I'm going to let Dorilla take the lead on this, We live and direct. Talk to him. Talk to him, though.
I need to borrow that fit, though, really.
Man,
I know, right?
You know what? Actually, I got a whole nother sweater because I ordered the sweater 2 times, and I didn't know I ordered it 2 times. I had it come in the mail, and I was like, okay. Then I came in again. I said, I did, because I saw it online, and I was like, I like it.
You wanted to make sure you got that thing.
I did it again, and I was like, man, okay, so now I got a whole nother one.
Like that?
Yeah.
What size? Is it 2X?
Nah, ain't no 2X.
I was gonna get that.
Doe has a medium. I'm just playing.
I think this one is a medium.
I'm just messing with you. Go ahead, Doe.
Yeah, okay. So we on the Industry's Most Wanted podcast. You know what I'm saying? This is how we do it every Sunday. So now we got to know why. Do we need to ask both of them? We're
gonna ask separate. Let's go Big Jig first.
Big Jig, why you the industry's most wanted?
Why I'm the industry's most wanted? Because for one, what I bring to the table, man, I'm all about building value, and I kind of created my value over the years. Because when you valuable to people or valuable to certain things, that's what make people want to really rock with you. Because when you ain't of no value, if you ain't got a value, then you really ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
So I kind of like I think that's what make me industry's most wanted, by being placing myself in a valuable position where leave it with me with radio. Like I do real radio too.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I got into doing real radio because I said, you know what, it's important for me to barter trade. So I use the radio sometimes to barter trade certain things.
Please believe
You want me to break your record?
Right.
Your money bag, I need this drop, bro. I need, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you got to create avenues like she said, how a lot of artists be making situations where it's like, making excuses. I don't make no excuses. You know what I'm saying?
You find a way.
Yeah, you got it. That's what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? If I got to sell socks, if I got to, you know what I mean? Whatever I got to do.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? I make moves, not excuses. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So that's what make me industry's most wanted by, you know, putting myself in a value position.
You need to make a shirt that says, I make moves, not excuses.
And that's funny because I do got it on my merch.
I love that.
Yeah,
I would say trademark that. Cause
make moves, not excuses. I got that. I swear.
Young Breezy Baby.
It was good.
Man, we waiting on you.
What makes you the industry's most wanted?
I mean, what I could bring to the table, like with my music, you feel what I'm saying? You going through anything, you know, turn on Young Breezy Baby. Want to turn on Young Breezy Baby. You feel what I'm saying? You having a bad day, just turn on Young Breezy Baby. You know, and what else I could bring to the table is, you know, man, I could bring so much. I just, you know, it's just hard to speak on it right now, but I'm still trying to find it. If you want to be honest, I'm still trying to find what I could bring to the table because I'm honest. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, but right now it's just my music. You feel what I'm saying? So, and you know, I'm still learning the business side. So, yeah.
Let's get it, man. We about to get into this record. See About You. Go ahead and give us that official introduction.
Man, this is my new single, man, called See About You, man. It's on all platforms right now. Video is done, completed. Will be on BET Jams in 2 weeks, man. Don't make me come see About You because I will. It's your boy Big Jig. You don't know the name? Check the chain.
Hey, let's go.
Don't make me come and see About You. Don't make me come and see About You. Yo. Talk to him, Jig. Boy, you say you run the streets. Yeah. I wanna see if they about you. What else? And you talk a whole lot of shit. Don't make me come and see about you. Whoa. Don't make me come and see about you. Whoa. Don't make me come and see about you. Whoa. Don't make me come and see about you. Whoa. Don't make me come and see about you. Boy, you say I run the streets. I do. I wanna see if they about you. What else? And you talk a whole lot of shit. Don't make me come and see about you. Whoa. Don't make me come and see about you. Whoa. Don't make me come and see about you. Whoa. Don't make me come and see about you. Whoa. Don't make me come and see about you. Me, I stay fly Hirachi. I do. I'm eating good like hibachi. I'm hotter than that shit Thirachi. So who the f gon' stop me? Y'all know the name. If you don't, check the chain. Every boss be flame. Me, I'm real, so we ain't the same. You just talk a good game. Me, I talk real shit. I do. Most you be wasting bars. I call